Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Golden Gophers will kick it away first. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteers offense will start this game off. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Vols will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Hoffman. Going downfield for the big play. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, give the defense a lot of credit on that one. Third and about 5. Offense going RPO, so they're really putting you in a bind, but everybody doing a nice job reading their keys, and they're able to stop the...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Keller. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Minnesota's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll run it on the counter. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what.
Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Burgess. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one splits the uprights. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's just kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Looking to throw, it's Hoffman. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Vols!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Works the middle of the field. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Perkins. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. Running with power. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. They're facing a 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense. job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Vols are in the hurry-up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
They're strong, and they're sprawl. Defensive tackles, they're sprawl. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Keller. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3, but get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down, have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Power football with the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Extending the play. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Using his legs, it's Perkins. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This is a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we're planning to see a few more throughout this game.
He makes a catch. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And he's running in the open. The 10. Touchdown Volunteers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Hoffman. Takes the easy one to the back. Tackled immediately after the catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, going up top. He's going to let it go. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On fourth down, looking to pass. What a snag by the defense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but then he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Coming out with it, it's Keller. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
But you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Proctor. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy trying to chase that guy. They weren't able to get him down initially. They had to pursue, and he got out of the pocket and started getting upfield, and they spent a lot of gas and a whole lot.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And how off play action. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field. At the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help them too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking for an open area to his left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
3rd and inches, and the offense trying to throw the football. The defense, they weren't fooled. They just got upfield, and they got pressure on the QB.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively. Kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. He's looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Back to throw, it's Hoffman. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Vols! And the beatdown has ensued. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Minnesota 6.
Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline. zone and being knocked down at the 11. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
3:25.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Brought down at the 37. Third down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Trying to get to him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Quickly to the tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Really good concept there to get things going and use the top. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They're bringing heat. Going deep. Makes the grab on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Finds his big tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Now on second down after the short completion. Takes the handoff. It's Perkins. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pressure coming. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the running game. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights. Good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, just a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Buys a little time. Trying to escape, and he delivers the blow, and he's still running. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. That's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. He'll pitch it. Makes his man miss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. On the option. Quick toss. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick completion on the out. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The throw to the outside is complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. It's on target and complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Makes the catch.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And while this game is all but decided, touchdown Volunteers! And the pummeling has started. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tennessee, 56. Minnesota, 9.
And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting.
The ball pops out. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Coming after him. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Tennessee offense will take over
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going up top on first down. Getting some heat. He's got it. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did